Hi, excuse me, I'm looking. Hey, I'm trying to do Merlin's crystal. Do you know where? Get in line. What line? Oh. Hear ye. Want to skip the pesky quest line? Sign up for the new Adventurer subscription tier. For only $20 a month, you can automatically start any quest and don't have to wait until players before you complete it. Hey, can I start the quest? Hello, brave adventurer, of course. After I tell you this daring and inspiring story about Raid Shadow Legends. No. Well, then can I interest you in the Legends tier, where for $30 a month you can skip any line and avoid in-game native advertisements? No. Alright, you may start the quest. Oh, well it seems you're doing a challenge-based YouTube account. In order to derive any unique non-meta fun from the game, we'd need you to sign up for the Snowflake tier. You can avoid ads, skip lines, and do any challenge you'd like. $50? No, I can't afford that. Well, in that case, you can also pay us through crypto, or we do take blood or plasma donations. Where can I donate the blood? Oh, don't worry about that, we'll get it from you. When? Alright, as a perk for your Snowflake tier, and since you uniquely can't look at any guides or wikis, here's Goober the dog detective. If you're stumped on a quest step, just ask Goober for a small additional fee. What did you say? And he'll sniff out the right path for you. Okay, hey Goober. Hello! Ah, you talk. Okay, what should I do next? Well, after one more quick joke, you should probably cut to the title sequence and start the episode. Yeah, no, you're right. Thanks, buddy. That'll be $3, or half a cup of blood. God damn it. I'm making a new character on RuneScape, but not allowing myself access to the wiki or any informative plugins. The only wiki pages I can view will be 5 random ones. I will then have to encounter them in-game before I can generate a new one. And unlock the wiki one page at a time. I'm Scramph, and this is RuneScape, WikiLocked. On the last episode of WikiLocked, we spent some time at the bottom of the ocean fighting off strange creatures to gain runecrafting experience and tons of law runes. We had our eyes on one page that we rolled, Charlie the Cook, the most achievable of all the quest pages we've rolled. We knocked out the biggest of the requirements, the free-to-play finale quest Dragon Slayer. It wasn't too hard, except for when I fell for a 10,000 coin bribe from a Goblin Quest NPC. The more time that's passed, the more I'm pretty sure I was scammed. I didn't have to do that. We got a bunch of jobs to make that money back and more to get started on our construction grind as well, getting to level 37. Halfway to the 72 construction we need to complete the Portal Nexus, another page that we rolled. But we got the exact level we needed to be able to construct a pet room to hold all the cats we've been adopting on our journey. So it's time to really hunker down and quest our way to Charlie, starting with another requirement, Merlin's crystal. I don't know what implications this has for the lore, but I guess the actual land of Britain is a part of the RuneScape map here in Camelot. Though it is unknown where the actual location of Camelot would be in Great Britain. This feels similar, as if the land of Cleveland teleported itself down to be right east of Lumbridge, and the player could go on an epic quest in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to collect Jimi Hendrix's lost guitar pick. I said that as a joke, but I'd actually be really down for that. We go to Arthur to start this quest, with all the hullabaloo with Goober and paying Jagex's absurd new subscription tiers. I forgot to record footage for the beginning of this quest. So, King Arthur's BFF, mentor and court mage Merlin, gets locked in a crystal. That's all he'll tell us. To get more information, we have to talk to the Knights of the Round Table. There's Sir Lancelot, Sir Gawain, Sir Galahad, Sir Percival, Sir Bors, Sir Tristan, Sir Bedivere, Sir Uwaine, Sir Kay, and Sir Gareth. If you're having trouble remembering their names, I saw this wonderful mnemonic on Instagram. Strange spirits started soaring silently, surrounding several soldiers. Some seem knackered. Only like 2 of them are helpful and give me any information. We're eventually told that Morgan Le Fay has him in her keep, and the only way to get there is by sea, and that she's consistently ordering things online. So we find a ye olde Amazon driver who takes shipments and goes there often. We ask him if we can hide in his packages, and he doesn't let us hop in for some reason. So we hop in without him looking. We get to the evil base and have to fight Morgan Le Fay's adult son, Sir Mordred. A classic linchpin in any evil empire is the adult son. So we kick his ass, and she tells us everything we need to know if we don't kill him. So to get Merlin out, we need bat bones, a black candle, some magic words from a chaos altar, and the magic sword Excalibur, which can only be retrieved by the Lady of the Lake. Bat bones are super easy. There are a ton of bats hanging out in the front lawn of Morgan's. And we got the footage back. We're wandering through RuneScape looking for a chaos altar. There are quite a few chaos altars around RuneScape. We've engaged with the prankster monks quite a bit. The closest one is on this evil looking lava base. What does it say down here? Made ya luck. They also never said what lake specifically the lady is of. There are a few lakes on this continent, and according to Wikipedia, lakes can connect to the ocean via river, so we can't count these out. But I'm not seeing anything. What are we supposed to be looking for? What does the lady of the lake look like? Are we just looking for some woman chilling by the water, reading a Sally Rooney book or some other beach read? Don't see any ladies of the lake fishing at the fishing guild. Makes sense that there's no ladies here at all, with all of these dudes taking photos of themselves with fish. We try another chaos altar where we were tricked into killing the dog that protects the world from vampires. I don't see anything on the altar. Oh, well, there is this inconspicuous can of nuts. Can't see this going wrong. Whoa! Goober, do you wish to know where the altar is? The answer is written in blood. Nope, not listening to him. There is the chaos altar in the wilderness. Okay, nope, that can't be it. Oh yes, the hidden one in plain sight in the rock. There are the magic words. These evil magic words sound like the fanciest kid from high school. Snarthin Kandrik Tamanto. And we're heading to the most obvious lake there is in Taverley. Are you the lady of the lake? No, you're a druid who shit themselves on a vision quest or something. Okay, well that's gotta be her. It just says Lady of the Lake. There's no name, like Jennifer or Tara. She says to go to the Port Sarim jeweler. I guess they must be getting Excalibur's blade encrusted with rubies. We get out in front. Right after Tara mentioned that the test would be to see if we're good of heart, a beggar shows up asking for bread for his family. We should probably go get that. So we steal some. I'm not worried about the morality of this at all. If you see someone hungry outside of the Starbucks, it is morally just to steal one of their mid pastries and give it to them. I become a baked good Robin Hood. Give the beggar the food and it's Tara. It's the most obvious episode of What Would You Do? We also need a black candle, but apparently they're bad luck, so we have to get the wax ourselves. We go over to the hives, get stung. My armor has gotten better, but it doesn't function as proper bee protection, I guess. I got a few of them rattling inside my armor. Looking for something to help. The candle seller's not doing anything. The merchant who wouldn't let me take a joyride in his packages is classically no help. My only resource is the wiki, not the OSRS wiki. So I look up what actual beekeepers use to calm bees down. They have their bee smoker. They just completely hotbox the bees so they chill out and kick back and watch Bee Movie and think it's way better than it actually is, until they fall asleep halfway through and spill, at this point, melted Ben & Jerry's half-baked pint of ice cream all over their bed. No, that does sound specific, but that's coming directly from the Wikipedia article for weed, not any personal experience or anything. So we need bee weed. Kick open the door, check every home, and be of no actual help, just like the BDEA. I turn on ground markers because I'm getting nothing peering into everyone's homes. Ooh, insect repellent. I think this is a sativa strain. We get the black candle. We are ready to perform the ritual. We just need to find the nearby magic symbol, and it's gotta be at this Satanist gazebo looking thing right outside in Arthur's garden. Merlin, is that your crystal, or are you just happy to see me? Nothing happens. I go back, I try smashing Merlin's crystal with our new powerful sword. Nothing. I try rubbing the bat bones all over it. You're not gonna believe it. Nothing. Back to the magic gazebo. Let's try saying the magic words, that rich kid's name. Sonatathan Todrick Tommaso. Nothing? That should have worked. Those were the magic words. We try burying the bones. Nope. And there go our bat bones. We go get more. We get 2 in case we do something else stupid. I said the right magic words this time. Still nothing happens. Maybe this isn't the right place? Maybe the only magic that happens here in this gazebo is when people get married in it, because that's all gazebos are for. I try using the weapon special attack. Nope. Maybe some brave, wise knights will be able to help, but when I talk to them, I ask about finding Excalibur, even though I'm holding it in my hands. Do you crave the knowledge enough to pay the ultimate price? Goober, no, I'm not giving you my blood. Or worse, paying you $3. I can do this. Back to the gazebo. I try burying the bones from a different position. Nope. And then I drop them instead of burying it, and for some reason, that works. Say the magic words, and whatever spirit this is lets me break Merlin out of his shell. But that doesn't end the quest, and then... Merlin, you got yourself trapped again. All right, back from the start. Oh, whew. We can actually just turn in the quest with King Arthur. That is one of our last requirements for Heroes Quest done, and 6 quest points, which is even better because we're trying to get up to 55 to start that quest. We also need 53 fishing and 53 cooking, so maybe to get some quest points and fishing levels, we can do a quest that starts right outside of Arthur's house. Fishing contest. To start the quest, we have to try to travel through an underground tunnel, which we can't go through because it's these mountain dwarfs' home. In order to get through, we have to win them a prize gold artifact, which is just a local fishing contest. We enter the contest. Our only competition is the sinister stranger who... Okay, yeah, that's a vampire with sunglasses on. I guess he got past the guard dog we killed. This might be the first quest in the vampire quest line that will get us to the Taste of Hope quest item page we rolled. So let's fish. Oh, we need a fishing rod. Should have guessed that. Might as well talk to our opponent while we're here. So, you like fishing? Turns out his doctor asked him to take up a relaxing hobby or otherwise he'll get thirsty. That doesn't sound sinister at all. That's a healthy coping mechanism. Go talk to Big Dave, the champ, and he won't give away any secrets to me, but says Grandpa Jack is willing to blabber them away. And Grandpa does just that. So the best spot is right by the pipes where the cool vampire was, and red vine worms act as great bait. He even gives us sabotage ideas on how to throw off this vampire who is in recovery. If we stick garlic in the pipe, that should do the trick. Okay, we don't need his help for garlic. We know all about garlic. We've completed the wiki pages for both garlic and chopped garlic, making us the de facto RuneScape garlic expert. We have not rolled garlic powder though, so I know nothing about that. Don't ask me about garlic powder. The wiki page lets us know where to pick garlic up, but it doesn't let us know why specifically garlic is a ward towards vampires. Actual Wikipedia says in folklore it's been a powerful force against demons, vampires, and werewolf. What can't garlic do? Add flavor in any meal and ward any monster away. The vampire specific page puts garlic along the ranks of Bibles, crucifixes, and holy water. My only guess is that garlic is just so good, it is considered a holy relic. The existence of garlic in nature must prove that God exists because it's just that good. And that fact humbles the unholy vampire. So we get a clove. We harvest some worms, go back to the contest, plant the most holy of bulbous flowering plants in the pipes, and start the competition. CSI Miami Dracula here is not having it. We're able to take his spot and immediately get so many big boys, winning us the competition. I hope our opponent is doing okay after his loss. I think he'll be okay. We give this artifact to our new friend, completing the quest and gaining 1 quest point, some fishing XP, and now access to their tunnel home, which conveniently we need to use to get to our next quest. So we run through. I don't see any beds or homes in here. It's like a tunnel rest stop. I guess these dwarves are living in the RuneScape equivalent of the Will Rogers Archway, the McDonald's that's in a bridge over a highway in Oklahoma. We're now doing the Troll quest line to unlock Law runecrafting runes once we run out of our Law rune stack. I'm never going back to the life of walking anywhere again. And we're off to Burthorpe, just on the other side of the Mountain Dwarf McDonald's rest stop tunnel. Burthorpe is a unique city. I don't understand the significance of the military hold here. This is all just to protect the abandoned Burthorpe Games room, which I do get why they care about it. It's one of my favorite spaces in RuneScape. It's just an incredible liminal space. A giant abandoned board game, Dave & Buster's. What is this all for? Oh, no wonder nobody shows up. They're not serving liquor here. We need to find a new way up to Death Plateau to ambush the trolls, who are threatening the livelihood of our beloved abandoned Dave & Buster's. We also need to unlock the equipment room since they've locked themselves out. The guard on duty who lost the combination is staying in a local inn. We knock on the door with our feet and go in. He doesn't want to talk about losing the code, so we'll have to get him another way. We're right above a bar, so let's use the skeleton key of RuneScape quests, beer. We buy 5 cold ones. We give him a beer, and then in his dialogue options there's a choice to give him another one. So we do. But he still won't talk. So let's give him another. And another. And another. Nothing. How many beers will it take for this guy to get loose? I buy 11 more, a bartender's dozen. Hey, you need a beer, my guy? How about another? Let's keep it going. You know what you need, my man? A mother effing beer. Beer? Beer? How we feeling? You need a beer? Yeah, you do. Beer? Cold one? All right, last one. I know you want it. That's 16 beers. Hey, Scrimp, you know what I'm thirsty for? Yeah, my blood. I don't need your help, Goober. Get out of here. But I guess I must have been affected by all the alcohol because I completely messed up recording again for this section. You'd think I learned the hint after 16 beers that maybe I'm missing a quest step. Nope. My first thought is, oh, maybe he likes a different drink from the bar, so I get 12 more beers, 4 Asgardian ales, 4 Wizard Mind Bombs, and 4 Dwarven Stouts. He only drinks the Asgardian ale, so now he is 20 beers in, stone cold sober, not telling us a single thing. It's pretty impressive, but it's not even close to the all-time great drinking records, like the mythical Wade Boggs cross-country flight where he drank anywhere from 64 to 107 beers. Even at the most conservative number, this guard is at a third of a Boggs flight. Andre the Giant supposedly drank 119 beers in 6 hours, so the guard's only 1/6 of the way to that one. I go back to the head servant who told me about the guard, and I kid you not, he says, maybe giving him a drink will help. Yeah, I think we tried that. But I go back, holding another full inventory of ale, and 1 beer later, the 21st drink immediately hits him, and he's starting to loosen up. But then all of a sudden, 21 beers deep, he gets picky, and wants a signature cocktail from the Gnome Tree Stronghold. We go on a liquor run for him, come back, and after 22 drinks, he's blasted. The rule is liquor before beer, you're in the clear, and 21 beers before liquor, you bet you're getting sicker. He's a wreck, and now can't even speak to tell us where he dropped that piece of paper. So instead, we gamble against him to get some easy money, we play a little dice game, and destroy him. He writes us an IOU, and lo and behold, the code to get in is on the back of the IOU. So here we are, solving a Chinese checkers lock to get into the Dave & Buster's corporate supply closet. I think this is the equipment room we need to get into. Next step is finding the secret path. And look, this house is all the way out here, blocking a secret path around the plateau. I try to kick this farmer's door down, but he thinks we're the milkman and sends us away. I don't know what Kramer-ass milkman he normally has, but that ain't us. So we talk to this cave guy who lets us know about the nearby Sherpa's house, and after that we're able to go back and tell the Sherpa we're not a milkman, gaining access to his home. In order for him to let an entire army come through his home, not taking off their shoes and violating the Third Amendment, a real rare one to see violated these days, we need to do an Instacart grocery run for him, getting 10 pieces of bread and 10 cooked trout. We also need to get his climbing shoes done up by the blacksmith. The blacksmith will only do what theoretically is just a normal ask for his job if we do a nepotism, and get his not adult but near adult son enlisted in the military. Weird motivation, but maybe he just wants to get his son out of his surprisingly luscious hair. His son gets accepted for the training, and now we just need to get an iron bar to make the climbing boots. This is the hardest part of the quest so far. Even after a year of this account, my smithing is level 1. My mining's at level 65, so we do have a lot of banked ore to burn. So I get to melting metal in Falador, and realize I can knock out a quick quest and be able to use a nearby anvil if I complete Doric's quest. So I find out what ore he needs, he gives me a bronze pickaxe, and I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude with his gift, but that's going on the floor. Give him back his ore, quest done, 1 more quest point, we're creeping towards the 55 quest points 1 at a time, and there's 15 smithing. Fry up some iron bars, steal some bread for our client, give the Sherpa what he needs, and finish the quest. And for all that, we only get 1 quest point and some claws? That feels a little more significant than grabbing some ore out of our bank to use an anvil. Oh well, we can start the next quest in the series. Turns out in the few seconds that have passed, they have already launched the troll offensive and it was a massive failure. And the blacksmith's son has been kidnapped. I thought they were just going to train him, not immediately send him into a dangerous mission. Well, I guess his dad got what he wanted, his son can't bother him anymore. We can't begin the rescue mission to get him back because we don't have the proper levels. We need level 30 thieving. We just do a little bit more grocery store shoplifting, this time from the produce section, until we're level 30. We head down the, now that I realize it, not so secret path. It's right across from the troll's hideout. No wonder the assault didn't go well. They can clearly see me over the chasm. But I can't continue down this path because I need my own personal climbing boots. I talked to the blacksmith to try to get some since he helped me out last time, and he's like, "Oh, have you rescued my son yet?" And I'm like, "I wasn't the one to ask to get him enlisted, my guy." And then the blacksmith doesn't even help me get boots. They're not in my bank. I didn't get them as a reward from the quest. I got Edward Scissorhand gloves for some reason. How are you supposed to climb with those? You need fingerless gloves and then the chalk they keep in a fanny pack. How am I supposed to free solo Troll Mountain with Freddy Krueger fingers and no shoes? I don't see anything in the storage room I supposedly opened from before. Oh, okay, I can buy some from Tenzing the Sherpa. We're in. We have to fight a troll named Dad, and thankfully in my last Leagues episode I already worked through some dad stuff, so this is not a problem for me at all. We make it into the troll base, encounter a locked door. Ooh, maybe the key we need is in that chest over yonder. The troll guarding the chest isn't messing around, he's hitting 23s. But I get him down, and he actually drops the key we need. Nothing is in the chest. We find the blacksmith's boy in troll jail and break him out. Our cover is almost blown by a random event pirate, but we make it out. We let the blacksmith know his son is back, and we'll be back living at home, only coming down for dinner and playing League of Legends into the wee hours of the night and complete the quest, unlocking law rune crafting, and getting 1 quest point again. We're only 10 quest points away from starting Hero's Quest, and we still have to finish Shield of Arav. So I just need some quick quests to pump out and inflate those numbers. There's one very easy one that immediately comes to mind, Sheep Shearer. It's exactly what you sound like. You shear sheep, turn that into wool. Now this feels like a quest that will only give me 1 quest point. Yep, it does. Okay, that tracks. I'm just dying for a resource that I'm sure exists on the wiki where I can just look at all the quests and see which one will take the least amount of time and give me the most amount of points. I don't think I can figure out that last part, but I can make a database of all the possible quests and their difficulty level and length. So I manually add those. Here we are in a little Google Doc. We can scroll through every quest, and god damn it, you can also search by length in RuneScape settings. Well, now I have this resource and I'm gonna use it. There are quite a bit of very short novice quests I can knock out. A lot of them are free to play. First up, Ernest the Chicken. We see an upset woman outside of a creepy mansion, and we won't help her until she confirms that her spot of trouble is in fact a quest. How callous and rude of adventurers. She and her fiance, the titular Ernest, soon to be Chicken, got lost. Which dang, we gotta be giving these mini-maps to non-adventurers, because how is anybody getting lost in RuneScape? But Ernie went into the creepy mansion for directions and hasn't been out in an hour. An hour is more than enough time to be turned into a chicken by a wacky scientist. And we have to get a pressure gauge, rubber tube, and oil can that have been scattered across the manor by gremlins. So we're back to inspecting another creepy manor, but this is more of the escape room scenario than Malzar's maddening mansion from Dragon Slayer last episode. Both haunted houses have these same exact creepy paintings and wardrobes. It's like they all shop at the same wicked crate and barrel. Creep and Baron. Is that anything? I know nothing is going to be in these wardrobes, but for my sanity, I have to check. Ooh, skeletons. At least it's not more dead rats. Nothing notable in the bathroom, just a picture of Joffrey Baratheon over the tub. Pick up this inconspicuous fish food. The rubber tube is having its 7 minutes in heaven in a small closet with sands over here. But we don't have a key to break the fun up. We grab a classic pantry staple, poison, from the kitchen. Oops, accidentally walk into the sinister stranger's bedroom. Sorry about that, we've already ruined this guy's day enough. We take a spade, shears, and bronze medhelm that are lying on the floor here. Who knows if we need them, but I'm gonna pick up every clue in this escape room. That's how I roll in escape rooms. The employees are yelling over the god mic, "Sir, that's not a part of the puzzle, that's a half-eaten almond croissant another customer left." Hey, you can't trick me. I know this is a part of it. And look at that. Sticking a half-eaten croissant into this bookcase opens it up into a secret room. Classic haunted house shenanigans. So now we are at this lever and gate puzzle. Here's a quick guide for exactly what I did if anyone's having trouble with this section. Remember, I did this with no wiki or guide, so pretty impressive. So you're going to want to pull lever A, then lever B, then lever C. You're going to want a random guy standing next to it. Then lever D, then lever B again, then F, then E, then F again, then E again. Back to D, back to C, back to D. Keep playing the hits, D again. Now you're gonna wanna run back to A, then pull that one again. Then do it a third time. Let's keep that going. Pull it a fourth time. Onto B, C, D, C. Can't forget our favorite, A. Back to B. This part's super important. You're gonna wanna kill a spider, and then you guessed it, A. Pull lever F. Actually pull it again, E, then F again, lever D. Spin your camera around, D again, C, and E. And just like that, we got the can. I'll write the instructions here just so you have it. Ooh, maybe the body buried here is holding the key to the skeleton room? Nope, just a guy named Guy executed for telling a lie. Instead, the key is in this mound of compost, which technically could be made from decomposed human bodies, just saying. There's a fountain over here that we can search, like a tiny version of the one from the Friends title sequence. And just like the one from Friends, little known fact, there are piranhas in it. We've now been stung by bees and bitten by piranhas, but we see the pressure gauge inside the fountain. We do conveniently have fish food and poison. We kill the fish, take the pressure gauge, grab the rubber tube, and get Ernest back to his original form. Quest done. 4 quest points, only 5 away. Okay, something's really up with my computer. I'm positive I recorded these quests, but I guess I'm still just letting the Asgardian ale talk and press the wrong button or something. So back to the overly expository narration. Looking through our new quest matrix, we find some more easy quick quests to do. Witch's Potion. Super quick. A witch offers us ultimate power if we help her with her potion. We get some miscellaneous animal parts for an evil stew, complete the quest. Turns out the ultimate power is the tiniest amount of magic XP and 1 quest point. Then Goblin Diplomacy. Goblins are fighting because their shirts are different colors. So we have them try out some new shirts to see if they like those any better. The best part of this quest is that whenever you bring them a new shirt, they have a little underling goblin come out and he does a little fashion show for you, walking down a little catwalk. They don't like the orange shirt. They don't like the blue shirt. They want to try brown, which is the typical goblin uniform, and that's a hit. Civil war averted. And that gets us 5 quest points. And believe it or not, we fly past what we needed. We have 56 now, and still need to complete Shield of Arav. We've already gotten half of the shield from pretending to be in the Phoenix gang, but we're honestly just straight up in the gang because we've killed a man. We give half of it to the museum curator, who doesn't give us a fun cocktail this time. Instead, he gives us a coupon for half an ancient historic shield relic. If someone else brings him half the shield, they get a coupon, and both of those coupons combined will complete the quest. So we're back to the Shield of Arav chat, and I'm not scared anymore. I've made a fool out of myself in Barbarian Assault and Guardians of the Rift. Going into a chat just to ask for help should be no problem. I'm expecting a kind of chaotic group chat, but it's later at night this time, and it's actually pretty chill. So I shoot my shot. Phoenix member here looking for that special someone in the Black Arm gang. I got half a shield with your name on it. My first gesture gets nothing, but then, anyone in Phoenix gang for SOA? Need weapon store key. This is it, we can help. Oh, also I adopted another cat. We gotta keep the Johnny Idaho Memorial, not because he's dead, just because I miss him, animal sanctuary in business. This is Petunia the Tuna Rodriguez. Thanks to Unknown Ver for the inspo. We meet up in front of the Phoenix Gang headquarters. I'm trying to figure out how to trade the key since I'm an Iron Man, and my new friend here tells me how to do it from the forbidden text, the wiki. Well, those are the challenge rules broken. It's been fun. Should've used Goober instead. I knew I was right to be worried about the Shield of Arav chat. We failed our mission. We failed the account. I lost the challenge. Thanks for watching, I guess. Nah, it's all good. I didn't look it up. I think my hands are still clean. I give them the key, they get the shield. I wait while they get cigarettes or something from the Black Arm Gang headquarters. I follow them to the museum. This really feels like playing back in the day. We exchange coupons and finish the quest. That wasn't so bad, was it? We're so close to beginning the hero's quest and meeting Charlie the Cook to complete the wiki page we rolled. I just need 25 herb lore and 53 cooking and fishing to start this quest. And we can boost up the herb lore with the thank you gifts we get from the museum for completing quests. We tell the historian about Merlin's crystal and Excalibur, break his brain a little bit with the existence of real-life Britain, and then catch him up to date with the Shield of Arav. As a reward, we get some powerful lamp artifacts the museum must have stolen and now give away as goodie bags. And that gets us up to 25 herb lore. No need to train that skill. We're off to Catherby to get those remaining fishing and cooking levels. We gotta make sure we're a competent enough chef to get to meet Charlie the Cook. We get to level 50 fishing so we can start harpooning swordfish. We're feeding Petunia the real fancy sashimi. And the fancy cat food must be doing its trick. She's a full-grown cat already. And we get 53 fishing. I had been cooking all the fish I caught, so we're already 53 in cooking and ready to begin the hero's quest. We head to the hero's house, or whatever, in Burthorpe. Wow, we're really spending a lot of time in my favorite city. It seems the adventurer ranking based on quest points and difficulty goes champion, then hero, then legend. I don't feel that much like a hero. In the past quest this episode, we've freed a guy from a crystal, who immediately got stuck in it again, rigged a fishing contest in order to get a shiny trophy for people who only care about it because it's gold, and in the process sabotaging a vampire who's just trying to develop healthy coping mechanisms. We gave a young man alcohol poisoning so we could send an army on a mission that was a huge failure, then retrieving someone who was imprisoned during the failed mission, and was only there because we got him a position in the army. We worked as a sheep shearer for a few minutes, solved a haunted house escape room, had soup with a witch, played dress up with some goblins, and gave a king a shield that had been sitting in gang storage. I mean, I guess that's heroic enough to get into the... Oh, we actually can't get in. We need an Entrodden Firebird Feather, a Master Thieves armband, and a cooked lava eel. Since we know that Charlie the Cook is a member of the Phoenix Gang, I assume the Master Thieves armband portion of the quest will get us to meet him. Though I'm sure he cooks up a mean fried lava eel. We talk to the Phoenix Gang boss Straven, who says we need to go to the Shrimp and Parrot in Brimhaven. You're goddamn right. We're on our way, Charlie. So let's talk to the culinary and criminal mastermind behind it all. Oh, we have to talk to Alphonse the waiter first. We tell him the little pickle code word. we're in. There he is, Charlie the cook in the flesh. I'm genuinely starstruck. We let him know that we're a compatriot in the organization, and he asked what we're doing here. Well, we're literally here just to see him. I've had hours of questing and grinding just to meet this guy. That, for some reason, isn't a dialogue option, so I say I'm here for the sun, sand, and fresh air. We find out that Charlie used to be a city boy, which is not on the wiki. We're doing groundbreaking RuneScape discoveries here. We also talk about the actual quest, whatever heist we need to pull off, blah, blah, blah. That doesn't matter anymore. Mission accomplished. I try one more dialogue option with Charlie, letting him know we're just exploring around, and he kicks us out of the kitchen. After all the bonding we've done, so much for meeting your heroes. And here's his wiki page. If you're looking for perfectly cooked seafood in the coastal city of Brimhaven, Charlie the Cook is your man. He's the chef and part owner of the Shrimp and Parrot in Brimhaven, a local dive for pirates, foodies, and pirate foodies alike. Just make sure if you order the mint gherkin salad, be prepared to be brought into a criminal conspiracy heist because he is a high-ranking member in a gang. But the best chefs usually do have a criminal record of some sort. That's a wiki page completed. We made it all the way to 55 quest points to sunny Brimhaven with no help from the wiki, except for that one person who told us without our permission, no help from guides, and no help from blood-sucking detective dogs. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Goober. Fuck you, Goober. So let's roll our page and see what's in store for us next time. We got lumberjack boots. All right, it looks like I can get those from the forestry events, which have sort of always confused me, but I guess it's time to figure them out. We have 75 wood cutting, so this should be pretty breezy. Let's keep this energy going. I'll see you next time. On the next episode of WikiLocked, I didn't just digitize all that quest info for no reason, I also made a little sheet to keep track of all the wiki pages we've completed. This is our year-long journey so far. Look at all the memories we've made. And on this page, we can see the percentage of the entire wiki site we've completed. We've completed 13 pages. 0.382% of the entire wiki. Nice. We're so close. Thank you again for watching. Aren't you glad I didn't actually do a Raid Shadow Legends ad? Me too. Well, if you want to support the cause of me not reading ads, because 1, I haven't been asked, and 2, because these episodes are brought to you by my lovely patrons at the Lumbridge Community Pool. It's only $1 to enter, and it's a good time. So, thank you to my patrons. Thank you, Disco Daddy. Bookworm, thank you. Thank you, Crumple. Thanks, Chud. Thank you, Hepta. Thank you, Temmie. Thank you, Gavarin. Thanks, Hildebilda. Thank you, Sokudan. Thanks, Tarantino Q. Thank you, Motho, Monty, Mario, and Mary Mars. Thank you, Other Fire Angel. Thank you, Tiki Mug. Thanks, Octopada. And thank you, Pasta Man. Thank you, Doomcat. Galaxy Dork. Maxrimus. Ninja 00283. Matt. Connor. Birche. Lil Zos. Chuck Quizmo. Jilly Bean. Murgatroyd 99. Knowledge. Goop-de-Roop, Dinky Smecker, Ava, Mibbles, Poop Chimp, Sky Dreamer, Veep, Nako, and Jimmy Dory. See you real soon.